Hi everyone. Well, as you can see, it's sunny day. For the past 6 days, it's been nothing but rainy weather, and that's why I haven't been able to make any videos of my lawn equipment. Now today, we have this lovely weather to enjoy. Well, I gotta do it pretty quickly because the rain clouds are coming in again. So this part of this video is going to dedicate all of these trimmers and see how well they run for 2012. A lot of the blowers were running before, as you've seen in previous videos, as well as the 250R. And then on a separate day, I'll just do the lawnmowers and see how they run. I think most of them do run. As well as the only trimmers that don't work are these two Homelites, and it's pretty typical. Homelite's not a very good model, although they used to be very good back in the 70s and early 80s. So the way I structured this deer is to separate it from the least reliable all the way to my most reliable gas trimmer. So here we have the Homelite 26SS Featherlight with a 26cc motor. The Homelite UT20772, which has a 25cc. My Ryobi 700R with the tried, tested, and true IDC 31cc motor. A Weed Eater brand XT600 24cc. Shindaiwa Home Pro 22F with a 21.1cc Kawasaki motor. Same engine is still used in some Echoes as well as Hitachi models. And now my STIHLs, Fs9 with a 27cc single stratified engine. My 70 RCE, which has a similar size motor but a double stratified. Fs9 28.4cc 4-mix. Fs250R, pure 2-stroke, 40cc. What a beast. My only backpack so far is STIHL BR420. And my 27 handheld blowers, the single stratified BG55 and the double stratified BG86 commercial. Okay, it's got some gas in here. Okay. So this is the model number, UT21546A. It's a 2008. This one comes with roto choke, which is not my favorite choke system, as it doesn't have any air filter in here. So, prime the system. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the throttle. It's a half crank engine, so it takes a lot of pulls to start it. Well, it started pretty good though. Alright, it passes. Next one, my Zipstart UT20772. This one is a 2000 model. It's got brand new fuel lines. Okay, primer's working good. Alright, I gotta work the choke. Oops. Oh well, this one needs some work. Next up, Ryobi 700R 31cc. 1995. A little smoky, but that did well. Now for the 1998 Weed Eater XT600. It's my only machine that takes 40:1 mixture. This one has been fairly reliable to me. Choke. Pretty sweet. Next up, made in Japan, Shindaiwa Home Pro 22F. This one has given me a lot of trouble over the years. I managed to really tune it up last year, so hopefully my efforts pay off this year. Primer bulb is the one I recently changed. You can see it's brand new. Okay, gas is working fine. Let's see how our Japanese friend does before we get on to the German ones. Okay, it's on. Choke's on. Hold the throttle. Come on. time. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Japanese quality. It's always been like that. Very hard to start, but once it goes, it does a pretty good job. And now for my steel. Alright, so now according to Consumer Reports, the May 2012 edition, even though we're still in April, we have the string trimmers here and the 25 top best picks. So look at that, most of them are all steel. And another very good one is the Echo SRM 225 that Longboy 8461 has. It's a very good unit. It's one of the highest ratings. Next is the FS56 RCE. I think they rate it lower because of their flex shaft. Then you have Echo GT225. And these are for the light duty gas trimmers, Homelite and Weed Eater. Best corded ones, FSE 60, which I have. Yeah, so Echo and STIHL are one of the best trimmers. I can sure believe that. Hopefully one of these days I'm going to get myself an Echo. Alright, now it's time to start these up. Okay, so here is the 2009 STIHL FS38. It's basically a 45 with a very short shaft, and it's the curved shaft that I have. Very reliable trimmer. I bought this one 3 years ago, as you saw in my early 2009 videos. Only had very minor troubles with the ignition, but other than that, it's been a perfect, reliable working trimmer. And one of Canada's best-selling models. The engine is also used in the FS45. The FS46, which has a longer shaft, also comes equipped with the Elasto start handle, and the FS55 commercial. Okay, so the carpet is dry now. Okay. Okay, so it's fully primed. And hold the throttle. There we go. Very good. Next up, FS70 RCE. Make sure with these models, when you're going on to your commercial FS55 and so forth, you probably want to grease this gear head. As you can see, there's a lot of grease on there. Not a fan of these gas caps. What I appreciate about this model, because it's an RCE, it comes equipped with STIHL's easy to start system. So what that means is basically 2 coils, so that way it'll make it much more easier to start. I'll demonstrate that. And this one is equipped with semi-automatic choke, so I'm not going to be holding the throttle. See how easy this is? And there we go. Sounds like a chainsaw. I like that. is my STIHL Fs9 Tr that I got last year. So this is a 4-cycle engine that uses 2-stroke gas, as STIHL likes to call it, the 4-mix. This is the smaller engine of the trio. This is the 28.4 cc version. Started up perfect during the March cold start video. So let's see how it's going to fare today. So excuse me for the wind noise. Okay, it's on. 3 times. Hold the throttle. And there we go. Gotta love the purr of the 4-cycle 4-mix engine. Next up, my brand new 250R with a 40.2 cc motor, huge beast. Ground choke, 4 primes. Awesome. Very strong sounding engine. Now it's time to start the blowers. Alright, now for my 2009 STIHL BR420 backpack leaf blower. One of the best ones in Canada. This one has no primer, so manual choke. Should start in 5 pulls or 4. And there we go, never failed. Now for the handhelds. One of the best handheld commercials available from STIHL, the BG86. Double stratified, same like my FS70. Semi-automatic chokes, so I don't need to use the throttle. Same engine used also in the BR200 backpack. Very quiet machine. Now for the last one, the BG55. This one is a little bit flooded, so hope it starts. think maybe I need to clean the muffler arrestor screen a little bit again. Alright, so it's been sitting running for a little bit now. Ah, it's back. Good old self. So it's been pretty successful. The only one that didn't work or doesn't run as well is the Homelite zip start model, and I suspected as much because I have no air filter and no cover, so a lot of dust and crap goes into the carburetor. So I guess when the time comes, I'm going to be doing a carburetor repair video on these Homelites. But I have to admit, because in Canada, most of my dealers don't even have Homelite parts anymore because they just don't want to work on them because they think it's not worth fixing. So hopefully I could try to find some parts on eBay for them so I can get running the other two trimmers that need some carburetor parts as well as a heat dam for my Z825SD. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a nice day and stay tuned for the weekend. We'll do the lawnmowers.